I'm here with Brian at Atlassian Team 25, and I'm really happy that you are going to share your use case story with us. So, Britta from Microsoft 365 for Jira, and I'm asking, what is your main use case with Jira?
So our main use case with Jira is it helps automate my team. So when I was promoted into my global director role, business value, I didn't want to manage my team with how I saw my company managing teams, which is usually email, communication, lots of communication. And as the company grows, it gets more and more complex. And so what I liked about Jira is that through the Kanban board, the backlog, grouping by epics, my team, like I'm here at the conference, I'm here for a week, my team is essentially unsupervised, and yet all of our work is getting done. I wake up every morning with things I know I need to do, and it runs itself.
Awesome, thank you. So that's a very good use case, but I assume that you also have challenges. So what are those challenges? So
the challenges is that at our company here at MotoRad, we manufacture a lot of automotive parts, and we operate within the ERP. IT has set it up that way. And so one challenge that we have is, we're a Microsoft customer, and IT wants us using Microsoft products because that's what we pay for. Jira is an added cost. And so some of the tension was, as my team, currently the sales team is currently paying for the Jira licenses because it helps us out that much. But if I want to communicate to other people in the organization, what do I do? Do I hand out more Jira licenses, we are on premium, by the way, so they're expensive because we need the plans to be able to see what it is we're doing. So that wasn't a good option because I need to be able to communicate with 100 people, but I don't want to have 100 licenses. And so that's where you guys came in.
I love that transition. So, as we're speaking of a transition, you are working with Microsoft 365 for Jira. How do you use it, and what do you like about it?
So, the biggest thing we use for it is keeping track of dialogue. So there's so many things happening in Teams. We're a big fan of Teams. We use Teams for basically everything when it comes to communicating. All of our file management is in Teams. It's not the best. It works for a small company, and we know we have to change, which is why we're here. But for now, we can create tickets. My team creates tickets in Jira, and then I can create the Teams connection within the ticket. I can have multiple teams going at the same time within the ticket, so everything is captured. And because I can communicate on Teams, I no longer have to have 100 licenses. Now I only have 10 licenses for people who need to be in there. These are my developers. And the other 90 people who are just the end users don't need to be in Jira. But I can still communicate within the ticket. So the group gets created, it creates a title of the ticket number. We can create meetings out of there. We haven't even integrated in the emails in yet, but we're going to soon. And so the costing is much, much better. And it helps with the adoption process. As people see it working, then they want more of it. And now what's happening is that IT sees Jira working, and we're getting a lot of buy-in.
I love everything you said. So good. So maybe to wrap things up, if you could summarize the benefit you get in one or two more sentences, what would it be?
Costing's the biggest one, and ease of use, because we all know what Teams is. It's familiar. No one knows what Jira is at my company. It's alien. We haven't even heard of Atlassian because we don't do project management at MotoRad yet, but we're going to next year. The budget's already allocated for it. And so you guys are sort of the gateway to allow other folks into Jira for the first time. So it's very helpful.
So it's helping the adoption of Jira as well?
Yes, so yasoon is facilitating indirectly the adoption of Jira within MotoRad, I believe, which is why I'm here. Now, whether it happens or not remains to be seen, but I'm very optimistic.